Okay, this is a video to show how to start the siphon on the overflow box. I've looked on YouTube and other videos and tried to find one, and it's very hard to find them, so I figured I would make one. One of the first things you want to make sure you did whenever you did your plumbing is that you put a siphon break hole in your return line, which you see the little hole right there. You drill that hole up towards the top, and what it does is if the power ever goes out, that tube will actually do a reverse siphon, and it'll start sucking more and more water out of your tank, and it'll wind up overflowing your sump or your refugium. And as you see, mine is down there pretty good, so it'll wind up sucking all the water out until the air gets in that tube right there, and then it'll stop the siphon. So if you drill that hole just right below the water line, whenever the power goes out, or if you kill the power, then as soon as that hole gets uncovered and air gets in there, it stops the siphon. Alright, next thing you want to do is make sure your U-tube or your overflow box has water in both sides, and then you're going to take a piece of airline tubing like this, and you want to place it inside of your U-tube. About halfway. I'm actually going to set the camera down and do this because I can't do it while I'm holding the camera. Okay, as you see, I do have the airline tube. It's just a little more than halfway. And then what you want to do is stick it in there together, like so. You want to grab your other end, and once I cut my pump on, which whenever you start this, you'll probably already have your tank full. I've been running mine for a while, so it's not actually full. It's already went down to a siphon break hole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut my pump on and have it flow water in here, and I'm going to try to do this, start it up real quick. So let's cut it on real quick. Alright. Now you want to suck on the hole. And as you see, it has taken the water out of the overflow, and it's actually went into the U-tube. And as soon as the water starts going in there, it'll pick it up. And there we go. And what you want to do is hold your U-tube down and pull your airline out. Well, make sure you don't lift your U-tube out of the water, because if you do, you're going to break the siphon again. And there we go. And the other thing is with the way they make these overflow boxes now, if your power ever goes out, which just happened, or I just cut it off, your overflow box, it should keep water in that U-tube like it's doing now. And as long as the water is still down there, and there's going to be water in there. And both of these are going to be, as you see, the tube is submerged. There's the water level, and the tube is down here. And it's actually submerged. As long as they stay submerged in water, you won't lose the siphon on it. I don't care if your power's out for 10 hours or 15 hours. As long as you don't pull this tube out and get that water out of that line, then your siphon will not be broken. And then, like I said, the water's done got to that hole. That's what you hear it gurgling, and it will not pull any more water down into my refugium area. Then once you cut your power back on, as you see, the water level's going down. And it'll take a second. It's going to fill up the tank real quick. And then water starts to fill up in the overflow box. And once it does, it starts your siphon back. And that's how you start a siphon.